Welcome back, and I am here bringing you our Siemens Innovator Spotlight, Shaping the Future of Healthcare. Joining me today are Daphne Yu, Senior Director of Engineering at Siemens Healthineers, and Keith Perry, VP of Sales in the OEM North America division of Dell Technologies. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Keith, I'll start with you. For those who are watching either here in the floor or at home watching Dell Technologies World, can you tell us a little bit about what OEM is and how you help customers like Daphne drive innovation?
Yeah, absolutely. OEM can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. At Dell Technologies, OEM to us is where we take our products and solutions, partner with great partners like Siemens Healthineers to bring their product to market and drive the innovation that helps change so many different vertical markets that we have.
Yeah. And innovation is something that we've been talking about throughout the course of Dell Technologies. It's a tenet of what makes our company successful. It's also a tenet of what makes Siemens Healthineers successful. Daphne, can you tell me a little bit about what you do with Siemens Healthineers and how that comes to life?
Yeah, of course, Siemens Healthineers is much more well known for our large, big scanner like CT, MRI that produce like 3D, very high quality images. But we actually have a lot of software solutions, and one of those solutions is what we call the cinematic anatomy. That's at the Dell Expo right now. And what this solution is really, we were trying to take it to the next level for our customer to get more out of the imaging. And also, this is a training digital solution, which we want to help the innovation take them to the next level. The customers are coming to us like, hey, I need to upskill my people. I need to make sure I modernize my medical school. And this is a great way to go toward a more digital and immersive education, where it's more experience-based, right? So I'm technical, so what's behind the scene of the solution is really, we need a lot of compute power.
Yep.
And to produce that kind of advanced 3D visualization, but students can really understand real patient, what they look like on the inside coming out of our scanner, you need to basically do a light transport simulation at billions of samples per second in order to get that experience across. And that needs a lot of Dell laptops, and it needs a lot of GPU power, and it's like display technology. So this is a great partnership for us to kind of really showcase how we can bring this to the forefront of workforce immersive solutions. I mean, because traditionally people just teach by textbooks, and that just doesn't do it justice. And there's a whole reality gap where, like, as diverse we are on the outside, we are very diverse on the inside too. And these education digital solution is actually taking real patient cases. You learn from real cases, and that closes the reality gap as well.
And it sounds like it's contextualizing that for the real world and what you might face out, we're in any healthcare space.
Absolutely. I mean, nowadays, like, everybody's hybrid and remote. They expect people to be able to, do digital on the go. So, this is kind of like the forefront of how we get that out to market.
So, Keith, I'll throw it over to you. When we think about the advancements that Siemens and Dell are making together, can you tell me a little bit about how we're leveraging those advancements in science and technology together through our partnership?
Yeah, well, hey, at the end of the day, it's Siemens technology that's so cool. we love being just a small part of that, what Daphne was talking about. If you think about the evolution and the innovation that's driving, think about taking data, and we all know that there's more and more data produced every day in the world, taking that data that's been around for really decades and producing it to something that allows doctors, nurses to learn how to treat patients more accessibly all around the globe is something that's really enabling human potential. And that's what we're all about here. And we're so excited about taking that innovation that Siemens is creating, partnering together and bringing that technology to the world.
I love that. I love that catchphrase, elevating human potential. It's so important, so critical, especially when we're talking about healthcare. Daphne, anything that you would add in terms of how this partnership is helping you leverage those advancements and bringing that to the healthcare stage?
I think we're just scratching the surface. I mean, I talked about we're really like doing simulations on digitally, right? And all that to go to market, we need compute power, we need IT, we need security. So I see this is like, the metaverse, the beginning of the metaverse, or a lot of things to come. We expect we need more simulation, not just from the visualization point of view. We need to add a lot more AI, computer vision into the mix, and that just like increase the amount of compute, cooling, everything that we need to power all that going toward the new generation of workforce solutions.
Yeah. So I'll ask you another question. If you think we're just scratching the surface, what do you see coming in the future?
I see people being able to learn and experience and be skilled and learn in a very different way. Just going to a book. I mean, do you see people really cracking a book that much these days? Everything is digital.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to help our customer move forward and provide them with solutions, right? That they can really consume in the modern world. And this is just part of it. It's very exciting times.
Yeah.
Well, and I would even add, that's kind of the upstream part of it. Being able to take this same technology and go to patients and say, this is what we're going to go do to you, whether it's cancer or anything like that, being able to actually educate patients on what they have, that they need treatment on and how the treatment's going to be handled. I think it's bi-directional of using this technology to, again, just educate people and make advancements in medicine that I think it's unending.
Absolutely, that's a great point.
Yeah, and when you say that, it makes me think of the fact that at that point, we're dealing with people's human emotions, and how do we dig deeper? How do we use technology, leverage it in order to help us deal with even something as serious as that, right? When someone has anxiety, when they're going to get some service done, then they're trying to get some very difficult procedure done, that they could then get that assistance and get that visualization to help them.
Yeah, and again, the data's there, and it's been there. So being able to take that data and use it and produce it and present it to people where they can actually drive innovation, that's what we're all about. That's what gets us up every day.
I mean, to your point, to take down that anxiety is also about understanding the information you need to know, and you need to have a methodology to convey it so that you understand what's happening in your anxiety. You make informed decisions, right?
Yeah.
That really helps a lot. And I think we need a hell of a lot more technology to really get there. Like the simulation is kind of bringing the virtual reality for seeing, I mean, in a way, seeing possible futures of what it could be, and then making you understand those possibilities, and then make an informed decision about it too, including education and to Keith's point, like
we'd love to help you with technology.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to help you there.
I'm sure we will. And it is amazing. Daphne, thank you so much for sharing what Siemens Healthineers is doing. I'm excited to see what's about to come. Thank you both so much for sharing with us this innovation in healthcare that's so needed, so necessary. With that, if you want to learn more about accelerating your innovations with Dell, make sure to check out dell.com/accelerate innovation.